Braxton, Justin said, I told you earlier in the week that he was going to play Knox at some point in the first half. How'd you take the news? What was your kind of reaction to it when you guys had that conversation earlier this week?
All I can do is control myself. So I went out, worked, got better. Felt like I had a good week of practice, and that's all I can do.
Do you feel like you're struggling a little bit in the passing game? I mean, how would you kind of grade yourself when you looked at the film of last week and this week, missed a couple of throws? I mean, how would you say, how do you feel about your own performance when you look at it?
Yeah, I definitely have missed a couple throws. I feel like from an execution standpoint, I missed a couple reads. I also feel like I've made a lot of plays out of the pocket and throwing on the run and giving our guys a chance sometimes, and so I feel like it's kind of been up and down, and I just got to put it all together, and we'll be good.
Braxton, you guys look really sharp on that first drive, just coming out of the gate, and then it sort of stopped after that. What do you attribute to coming out so good like that on the first drive, and then just kind of turns almost immediately right after that?
I think we felt really comfortable with our starters, our opening plays, and I think we went on and executed those pretty well, and as it got later, I think our execution went down.
From your perspective, how did the offensive line hold up given all of the shuffling that they had to do today?
They've been through a lot, like you said, a ton of shuffling, so had a lot of guys playing positions that they really hadn't played in games before, and I think they did a good job.
Braxton, you kept the ball a lot. You had some pretty big runs, 14 twice and 12 once. How'd you feel running the ball today?
I always feel good running the ball. I feel fast, and I think it shows, and that's a big part of my game.
Hey, Braxton, can you speak to your defense and how they've been consistently able to give you guys chances, keep you guys in the ball game? How much credit they have deserved for the success you guys have had so far this season?
They deserve a ton of credit. Like you said, they keep keeping us in it, and they're really consistent, and they go in and week out, and I think as an offense we can learn a lot from them, and as we continue to grow, I think we have this bye week now, and it's going to give us a chance to kind of get out there and work and kind of learn from our defense and see how consistent they are and go do the same thing on offense.
Braxton, after Trey had, I think, 2 catches for 17 yards last week, was there a concerted effort made this week to get him the ball more often?
I love getting Trey the ball, so I don't think it's ever a question if I want to get him the ball or not. I'm going to give him a chance when he has a chance. So I love Trey, and he made a lot of big plays today.
Which did you think was a more impressive catch? I don't know if you had the view of both of them, the backwards going back over his head, then getting the foot down. Which one did you think was hard to make?
I would say the one over the head. I didn't really see the whole thing until the replay. I kind of had pressure in my lap, and I saw the replay, and I was like, dang, that was a good catch. But the other one was really impressive, getting his foot down as well.
Tavion obviously had a huge punt return for a touchdown. How much of a boost does that give you guys as an offense, knowing that you have a little bit more wiggle room, and how big was that to, as Tavion said, give you guys a little bit more energy, a little bit more juice?
Yeah, I think that was the biggest part, was it gave us a lot of energy on the sideline, and it kept our guys in it. Like a lot of guys, I felt like we were kind of coming down off of it. Our first drive was real good, and then we stalled out, and there wasn't a lot of momentum going, so that was really a huge play.
What's the sense of urgency for the offense going into this bye week? I mean, you got Notre Dame in 2 weeks. I mean, I know the coaching staff might give you some time off, some of the veterans, but do you say we got to kind of stick around and work together, or, I mean, to kind of iron out some of these execution issues? What do you do as the quarterback to try to iron this thing out as you kind of look forward, and now you got some heavy hitters coming up?
Yeah, I think this bye week's going to be huge. Obviously, like you said, execution's a big deal, so our leaders kind of have to get together and go through everything. I feel like in the summer we were really good at executing and doing our job, and we went into fall camp with that, and we've kind of lost it a little bit, and we need to go find it and really, I mean, a lot of it, we need to rep our base calls and get really good at some things and go into the Notre Dame game feeling good about those things and just roll.